Hello guys, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. Okay, so I already have a Let's Play of this game going on my channel at the moment, playing as the Oirat Horde, but I felt like I should do something a little bit different as well. So yeah, I guess the first question is of course, what nation to play as? Of course you guys already know that, because you can just take a look at the title of the video, but I'm just going to pretend as if you don't know the nation I'm going to play as. Okay, so when I sat down and tried to decide what nation to play as, I had a couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted to play as sort of a nation focused on colonization, trade, and that kind of stuff. And that's sort of limited, or I guess you can play as colonization nations elsewhere from Western Europe, but the main area of colonization and trade and that kind of stuff is of course Western Europe. I also came to the conclusion that I wanted to play something French. Exactly why I wanted to do that is not really known to... I don't really know. I guess it's for the same reason that I wanted to play as the Oirats. It's kind of like, oh my god, Mongols conquered China, yes! And when it comes to French, it's like, oh my god, French colonies in, I don't know, Canada, yeah! It's kind of, that's basically how my thought process goes when I try to choose nations. But one of the main things though that I didn't want to do was to play as France, because I personally believe playing as France is a little bit too easy, and I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting than that, because I mean, France has been done quite a lot of times, I believe. Plus that it's a very easy nation to play as, so I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting. So let's zoom in here. Okay, so this is basically sort of the French region, if you want. We have a lot of French nations here, but a lot of them sort of are not really fit for a Let's Play. We of course have Burgundy, but sort of their end game goal will be to form Holland, or the Netherlands of course, which they can do through a decision, and I wanted to do a campaign as someone French, not someone from the Netherlands, if you guess, yeah, if you see. So that sort of disqualifies Burgundy. And the problem about all these other nations is that they are all pretty much vassals of France, and that sort of makes them very difficult to play as, because we're most likely just going to get annexed by France at some point, which is kind of boring. That would make for a very boring Let's Play. Another nation is of course Brittany, although they are not French, they are Celtic if I am correct. I guess in modern times the people living here would sort of call themselves French or whatever. To be honest, I have no idea how that works. But if I know my history correct, then these guys are a lot more Celtic in this time period than they are French. So that pretty much only leaves one nation, and that, my friends, is Provence, or Provence, or I have no fucking clue how to pronounce these things. That's one thing you're going to be seeing a lot of this campaign, me terribly mispronouncing French words, but that's just part of the fun, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to be playing as Provence, so why don't we just get into the game? And I'm going to keep calling it Provence until someone in the comments, tell me that that's either correct or that that is wrong. Seems like to be like, I don't know, like 50% of all my comments are like people complaining about my grammar. Maybe not that bad, but you still get the idea. I keep making fun of my own grammar as well because it's so lame. I can't even speak English properly. And then you expect me to, pronounce French things? Madness. Anyways though, let's take a look at our starting position. So we are of course Provence. We have a feudal monarchy. Our king is King René I the Valois, which is same dynasty it seems as France, which is I guess good. Yeah, because I do want to make sure France likes me so that they don't invade me. Because they are going to be my main enemy, I feel, in this game. They are hostile towards me, so that's something. The nation of Provence is kind of an interesting one. We are not a vassal of France. We are not allied to France. We really don't have any good relations with France at all. Yet we are still involved in the 100 Years' War against England, which is kind of bad because I have no interest in that war. But I also don't want to peace out of it, because if you do basically a separate peace with the enemy, or like without the war leader doing it for you, then the war leader will become a little bit pissed at you, and I don't want to I don't want to get France pissed at me. I want them to be happy about me. So yeah. So other than that, other interesting things about our nation is the fact that we have 4 provinces in the beginning of the game, and they're kind of located a little bit all over the place. I mean, we have 2 provinces here. One random province over here, kind of fucking up the, making it difficult for the Burgundians, or whatever you want to call them, to go back and forth, which I'm sure is going to cause some problems at some point. We also have, of course, you know, our capital and these two provinces. Another thing we have when it comes to diplomacy is the fact that we have these guys in Lothringen. Are these guys German or are they French? They are, because I guess this area has sort of been no, they're regarded as French. Okay. Burgundian. Okay, so they are I believe they are in a personal unit with us. Yeah, in a personal union under Provence. So that is interesting. I don't know if that's going to help us too much, but now you know. Okay, so if you wonder how I'm going to try and make Provence into a glorious colonial superpower, well, I have a plan, but I'm not going to reveal that plan to you guys because there's a very good chance that that plan might fail. And I don't want to have that embarrassment of having my plan fail, so I'll much rather just, you know, not tell my plan to anyone, and then I can just claim that regardless of what happened, that was the plan all along. Unless something bad happens, of course. You get the idea. So, my first move is going to be to try and do a quick retreat from the English. I don't want to lose any manpower or take any war exhaustion from fighting the English. I just want to get out. And oh yeah, they're already, yeah, I guess that was a good decision because they're already moving into my my territory. That's I guess it's because the French are moving into theirs. So good in the event here. Let's just get ourselves some taxes. I mean, I guess that's the main thing we need right now, which is money. Okay, so we were able to escape the English, which is very nice. So I'm going to take all my troops and I'm going to retreat them over here, though. Well, I think I'm only going to keep them there temporarily. I think I'm going to go back here once sort of this area has become a little bit more safe from any English enemies that we might have. I have an alliance offer from Switzerland. That might be good, but it might also be very bad. So I'm going to decline that because I really I don't want to get dragged into any unnecessary wars at the moment. I do not feel like doing that. Okay. Yeah. So let's speed the game up and pretty much just sit around and do nothing. That's my plan. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. There's also another thing that I kind of, yeah, our province down here is getting occupied by the Portuguese, but that's fine. I am confident in the fact that everybody else in this war yeah, here we go. Here they come. Yeah, so I guess I haven't never played as Provence before, but I do have some experience with them because I've played a bunch of nations around them. So I kind of have an idea on how this war usually goes, which is sort of affecting my you know, strategic decisions and that kind of stuff. So yeah. One thing that I might want to go ahead and do straight away though would be to sell the province of this place, and that has to do with the fact that it has something to do with my plan, but it is also a lot because I don't want to come in conflict with Burgundy, which usually very much likes to take this. I would like to sell it to someone else basically. So I am thinking maybe selling it to Lorraine would be a good idea. We are at war, so we cannot sell it. Fuck. Well, there goes my first part of my glorious plan. No, wait, what am I saying? Of course, that not being able to sell this province was a part of the plan all along. What am I saying? Okay. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do now then? I guess I'll just sit around a while and, yeah, but we have to use our diplomats. That's, of course, something. I'm going to send one of our guys over to France in order to improve relations, to make sure they don't attack us, because I don't want them to attack me, because I want to be best friends with France. And I'm also going to start fabricating claims on Brittany, and I'm not going to be sending them an insult. I am going to covert actions and fabricate a claim on the only province I can fabricate a claim on, Armor. As I previously mentioned, I have no idea how to pronounce these things, and that's just going to be, you know, a part of this campaign. There's really not much I can do about it. Of course, I could just try and learn French, but yeah, that's not happening. Sorry. So the Portuguese are once again trying to take our stuff. Yeah, here we go. They're already, yeah, so I'm gonna try and retreat my troops over to these territories, so that if Burgundy invades me, then at least I won't lose my army from their armies. Because, ooh, free stability. Fuck yeah. Because they can't move through France if I know my strategy correctly. I can also recruit a leader, which I probably should do. So I can have one free leader. I also have to select a mission. In general, a lot of stuff that I totally forgot about. One mission is to reclaim this one, because we have a core on that, in the same way we have a core on this place. But to be honest, these provinces are not really, they don't really they're not central to my plan of awesome, and as a result I will not bother doing that. So instead, improving our prestige sounds nice. I mean, might as well. Form alliance with Pope. Nope, fuck the Pope. I'm gonna get Protestant as quickly as I can. I think anyways, I don't know. To be honest, I've never actually played a European nation up to the point where you are able to choose between Protestant and, you know, those kind of things. I don't really know how those things all turn out in the end. And stupid French and your allies. Why, you know, fix my province? I don't know what's up with that, but, you know, that's happening, I guess. Okay, yeah. So, do I have my claim yet? I do not. How far away am I from getting that stuff? 52, okay. So I guess we'll just keep fabricating and sitting around doing nothing while we wait for that to happen. There we go, now the Portuguese are running away. That's perfect. The only thing the Portuguese are... The only thing the Portuguese should be doing are running away from the glorious armies of not me. Because I'm too lazy to fight them, and whoa. Wow, really now? France is fighting French rebels. No, these are Basque patriots. Really now? I didn't know this province was Basque. It is. Huh. Guess you learn something new every day. Is this a core of, Armenia, France? Nope. No core of Navarra there. Alright. That's cool, I guess. What's my war exhaustion right now, by the way? It's getting there, but it's we should be fine. We should be fine, that is. I don't know for sure. Should probably lower the maintenance of my army a little bit. I don't really need to fund it this much. It's really not that necessary, so yeah. I guess I could just sit around in Normandy and siege a little bit. I mean, I might as well do a little bit to help out in the war effort. Ooh, England has a claim on it, but I have no claims on it. I'm gonna get that very soon though, so that's fine. Yeah. And there we go, we have... And now the Frenchies are coming, so let's not siege this place anymore. I don't want to take the attrition from doing that, so... Because now we have a diplomat back, so now I think it's time to declare war on... Ooh, yeah, they're allied to Burgundy. Well... This isn't working out very well, is it now? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. This is, Norman nationalists, okay. Yeah, I don't really... I guess I'm just gonna have to sit around then and wait for the diplomatic landscape to change. To see if any opportunities arises that I might take use of. Lose power, lose prestige. Can't really afford the prestige right now. Normally I would have taken the prestige hits, but I have so little prestige right now, I must try and keep that one. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect this to happen, but I still have my hopes high. Pragmatic sanction. Sure, that's fine. Habsburg. Oh, is it that event that gives... nope, it's not. Never mind. I think there's like an event that gives like Austria like a very fancy government form. But I guess that was not the one. Yeah, so the 100 Years' War is pretty much won at this point. There's no really dispute on that. This shouldn't be too much of a problem now, so we should be able to get out of this war rather quickly. Now what I have to focus on is trying to... I have to just try and wait for my opportunity to invade Brittany, that is. Because at the moment they are allied to the Burgundians, or whatever you want to call them, and I am not really in the mood for fighting them, so I think we might just have to just deal with this on the... yeah, just wait really and just see how things go. Wow. I really sort of expected a lot more in the early game than this. Because normally, okay, so I was about to say, normally Burgundy declares war. And... yeah. I should just say that, like... let me try that again. So yeah, normally I get an event that gives me 2 stability and a bunch of money. What? Ah, that's bullshit. Ooh, and it's only Burgundy though. And Bavaria. Okay, but if I'm already going to be at war with Burgundy, then I might as well just declare war on these fuckers. Because... yeah. Because, I mean... so, okay. So, and they just moved into my stuff. That's not nice. How about you just don't do that, eh? Does that sound like a plan to you, Brittany? Okay, so... Are the French at war with Brittany? No, they're not. They're just gonna casually walk through there. Okay, so... gain power. Oh, I do want power, so fuck the inflation. Okay, so here's my plan now. I will surrender to Burgundy, basically, and allow them to take this. I, to be honest, don't really need this. My ambitions are not in this particular area. I might also give them some land of my derp in the personal union. That's fine. As long as they stay away from my business over here, basically, then I'll be pretty much be fine. So that is something. I can invest in technology. How nice, but I'm not gonna do that. It crashes a little bit with my plan, if you know what I mean. So let's not bother about that. Now let's just speed the game up again. I'm gonna be doing a lot of speeding up in the early game. And ooh, Savoy, what are you doing? You're drunk, Savoy. Go home. Yeah, this is not good. Shit. If someone want to take Provence, then that's fine by me. They can have it. Both of these provinces are really not provinces that are central to my plan, so I don't actually need them. Although the thing is that I don't think I can give away peace offer. No, I don't want to piss off France. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be stuck at war for forever anyways. And England is, to be honest, I mean, Savoy is more of a threat right now than England, so that's something. My navy, yeah, that's a thing. Should probably try and retreat that. Although there's no other. That's my only port right there, so I don't feel like I can do much else about that. So I'm just gonna keep it this way. So they took that. So that happened. That's fine. I don't think they're going to be capable of coming over here, so I'm just gonna let them keep doing their sieging business. And then we'll just see what they ask for in a peace deal after a while. I just want to finish up my war with Brittany before I do anything. Here we go. Now we're starting to see some progress. I want to sort of finish up my war again in Brittany before I start negotiating peace treaties with the Burgundians, if you want. So that's something. So I'm just gonna keep going here, not doing much, just sitting around. There we go. Took that. Good. Now what? Siege of Loire. Okay. Good. Now only this derpy province over there is left, and for some reason all of these guys are just hanging out in this province. That's fine. I guess I can't complain. That's fine by me. Why are you all hanging out here? Are you fighting Brittany? No, you're not. You're just casually hanging out here for the I guess you just feel like hanging out. That's nice, even though it's not my land, but I have occupied it, so it's kind of my land. Okay, so I can no longer improve my relations with the good old French anymore. That's fine though. We can handle it. And we just won a naval battle. Yeah, we totally just lost our province, didn't we? Fuck. Now where am I gonna put my navy? I guess it's just gonna have to hang out awkwardly in the... Let's fucking blockade. No, let's just awkwardly hang out. Oh, I can actually land in... We're in the war together with the French, and as a result, I can just casually land in their... I can chill out in their province, repairing my boats and that kind of stuff, so... That is very nice. Come on, Siege, get your shit together. Finish! Oh, so we have a peace offer from Burgundy. The thing though is that I'm very afraid if we do peace with Burgundy before we finish our war with... you know, Burgundy might intervene on the side of Brittany if we finish our war with them. And what are they asking for anyways? Lorraine, we'll see that if that's fine. Barroy, that's fine. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to try and negotiate a separate peace treaty for something I would prefer. Something like Provence to... No, I don't want Provence to Burgundy. I would like for that to go to... Yes, they're not willing to take my capital. That's fine though. Okay. Oh, can we do separate peace treaty with Savoy? I believe we should be able to do that. So for peace, you can have Provence. offer. Here we go. Provence. They're occupied by Burgundy. Really now? That's why. Okay. Never mind then. We will totally not care for that. Okay. So this seems like a reasonable deal, but I'm gonna wait on it though. I'm gonna... Or what can I gain from the... What can I get from the... These guys right now anyway? So let's try... I guess this is a fair deal. Maybe I'll do... no, they're too expensive to vassalize, so we'll not bother about doing that. Or no, no they're not. They're not too expensive. Yes they are. Never mind. Or, oh, it's so close! Only 2. Wow. Alright, never mind that then. We'll just do the standard procedure of simply asking for super huge amounts of money. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I said send them on. There we go. Accept the demands from Burgundy. And there we go. Peace. No, fuck you, England. Now the question is, can I move my capital now that my province down here is totally just... can I move it? I cannot move my capital while I'm at war. Yeah, that's an issue. To say the least. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna start the coring process over here. Should be fine. Okay. So, I lost prestige. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. So, I guess sort of what you can sort of guess at what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to get rid of these awkward provinces that are located in derpy places, and I'm trying to sort of relocate over here. That's the plan anyways, but in order to do that, I want to move my capital so that I can just sell away this province. Or I guess I can just keep it until I actually need to give it away for some reason. But I don't know though, it's because there is some things involved when it comes to changing your... It's not just clicking a button and to change your capital, you actually have to fulfill some demands or some shit like that, so it's not so easy as it sounds. Okay though, but I think this was a nice first episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Provence, or Province, or French stupid word. It shouldn't be that difficult to pronounce. It's like compared to other shit that's like, I don't know, like this shit? Languedoc. Oh no, that wasn't too difficult. I guess I've seen so many of these... Well, I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing these things correctly. I guess French names, that's the real thing. Look at that, Bernat de Gévaudan, and that's not even close to trying to pronounce... now I'm just starting to ramble. I should totally just end the episode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye.